I always knew I was meant to be some kind of star. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You literally cannot call yourself an entrepreneur if you're not doing entrepreneurial things. It sounds so simple, but those really small habits literally make up your day. It literally makes up your life. It literally makes up your season.
Cartier frames on, no I got them things on, Panamera brain on, no I'm switching lanes in it.
Hi guys, it's V back with another video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and update you guys. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. It's good to see you. Anyways, as you guys can see, my setting is a little different. I just moved into a new apartment. It is a 2-bedroom. It's not really far from where I was before. It's about maybe 30 minutes, but I'm still in the city of Chicago. I literally went from east to west, so now I am here. I am now working for a new company. Things are moving along. I have some other things that I'm working on as far as entrepreneurship goes, doing a couple collabs, hopping on a couple podcasts, things of that nature. I am currently getting my moving video together, okay? Sorry for the wait, but yeah. Because I've been working, I haven't really been taking any time off. I just do little by little on my off days, and yeah. I still have a couple of things that I need to do as far as vlogging goes. Like, I'm going to set up my bathroom for you guys. I already did some cleaning for you guys. I already shown a video, well, not really shown a video, but recorded a video for me moving out of my unit and everything. So I'm gonna get all those clips together so that you guys can see the process and how well it's been going. If I'm talking too fast, I'm sorry. It's not just me, okay? But yeah, right now I look like that meme, that Barbie meme with the bun looking crazy and the hair all over her face. This is probably gonna be my last silk press because I went to the Egyptians, y'all, and this is my second time this year going to the Egyptians, but they burned my hair so bad. And so now I have to do some protein treatments and stuff like that. This video is for people who think that nothing has changed for them in the direction that they wanted to go in. So I've titled this video, Why Things Haven't Changed for a Reason, or simply to attract people who feel like in their life things have just not changed for them in the way that they wanted to, in a positive way, of course. I've listed a couple of things, so here they are. Your environment might be hindering you from those really great things that you want in your life. And when I say environment, I mean your friends, unfortunately your family, that job, the whole environment, okay? Not just your home. And how nothing changes if nothing changes. So in my last video, I kind of talked about how this year I really realized that if you are not making changes in your life, if you're not doing things to better yourself and better your situation, to just make yourself richer. I've always been, a hustler. I've always been doing great things for myself, but I hadn't really moved in the right directions or moved the way that I wanted to move. Maybe because I was being inconsistent, and we all have it. We're all humans. A lot of people just generally struggle with inconsistency, or struggle with consistency because they're inconsistent. And I was watching a YouTube video the other day that kind of had me like, I guess your life really is a business. You have to have different systems for everything that you're doing in your life so that you can be a better person for yourself. And that comes with being consistent. Cultivate my own environment. Everybody does, but as far as me removing myself from a certain group of people, if I know that they're not for me, or changing jobs because the job is not for me, you have to know when it's time to go. You have to know when it's time to move on, when something is no longer serving you. Because if you stay there, not only are you being considered as stagnant at that point, but you are allowing the devil to just come keep attacking you in that place. You want to continue to surround yourself with people who can benefit you in a way. Are they teaching you anything? Not just financially, but are they teaching you anything? Are they actually trying to help you come up? Stuff like that. Like, in order to be a boss, you gotta sit with bosses. And I believe in the same thing when it comes to marriage. Like, I feel like in order for me to be a wife, I need to hang around wives. And that's just what it is. It all applies the same way. And also, nothing changes if nothing changes. Like, I'm not just talking about your environment. I'm talking about your habits. If you are doing the same things that you were doing 2, 3, 4 years ago, oh, baby, you're in trouble. Find something that works better for you. If you know that you don't feel like doing something, if you know that you are really struggling to get out of the bed in the morning simply because you went to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning, if you know that you should be in the bed by 10 o'clock at night to be able to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, why are you going to bed at 1 o'clock? Why are you going to bed at 1 a.m.? It sounds so simple, but those really small habits literally make up your day. It literally makes up your life. It literally makes up your season. If you are not on point with the things that you need to be doing, you're going to continue to delay your process. You're going to continue to delay your progression and not see the results that you want to see. I'm trying something new, especially for the first quarter of next year. I want to be one of those people who just wake up doing the hardest thing that I know is hard for me, just so that I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. That's simply like studying. That's studying my material so that I can be A1 in my material, be A1 in my work. You can't say, oh, I want to be this person. I want to make sure I have this business. And I want to do. If you are not doing the research to really be that person, if you're not making sure all those materials are down, you literally cannot call yourself an entrepreneur if you're not doing entrepreneurial things. If you don't have entrepreneurial habits, if you be like, oh, I'm too tired, I don't want to do this after your 9 to 5, then you're not going to be able to be an entrepreneur. Because some nights are going to be really long. Some nights it's going to be hard. Some days are going to be really long. Like, you got to work hard for what you really want. Especially like this year, oh my gosh, not even a month ago, I was like, look at how hard I'm working at this 9 to 5. I need to be working just as hard or even harder for the business that I want to have for myself. Like, the services and the resources I know that I have can really help people. And that should be what I'm making a profit off of. I shouldn't be allowing somebody to talk to me like I'm some Raggedy Ann doll. I know that I have an issue with authority. I know that I don't like other people telling me what to do. I know that I work hard. I know that I am a really good steward to any company that I work for. So it's like, why am I not using those things that I know to apply to my own endeavors, my own company, my own business? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, baby. Like, I realized that I have been working too hard. Too hard. For somebody else. I need to be working just as hard or harder for myself, for my own business, for my own endeavors. Like, I want to do so many things. I want to do so much stuff. Not to say I'm not doing some of it already. Like, literally everybody has a journey and you just have to trust it and you have to trust God. But never lose sight of the big picture just because you had a bad day at your 9 to 5. Like, literally go home and take all of that frustration out on the business that you own. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You are irritated about the bad that you had and you just allow the build up to happen. Like, every single day is something and you really don't like that job. Like, do something about it. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Your social media, like, literally, do not use social media. Do not use weed. Do not use anything else to wipe away what really just happened. Like, no. Like, use what you know, that all that frustration or all that whatever, apply that to your business so that you can put yourself in a better position so that nobody has to tell you anything about anything. Nobody is micromanaging you. You're your own manager. But being your own manager also comes with just having really good discipline. And discipline is easier said than done. Like, nobody is born being a disciplined person. It's a learned habit. And if you are not around people already in your family where people are just consistent all the time, doing the things they need to do all the time, like, yeah, they're taking care of you. Like, yeah, they're doing a good job raising their kids, but are they consistent? Have they been doing the same thing for years and years and years and years? Like, again, I'm going to say this again, just like I did in my last video. People are around you to show you what happens if you don't grow. So you need to be growing. And you need to be making sure that you know where you're headed. And if you don't know where you're headed, pray to God and ask for that guidance. Things haven't changed because you fail to realize that you literally need a system. You literally need a system that you need to follow, and you need to be consistent of that system in order to actually be somewhere and actually grow somewhere. I would be a liar to say that following a system is easy for me, because no, sometimes I want to eat a donut right after dinner. Like, what? Yes, sometimes I want a donut. No, Bianca, you gotta watch your eating. Sweets are only for the morning time, after the gym. Like, yeah. I'm not saying don't treat yourself. I'm saying have a system and stick to it so that you can have better results. Like your skincare routine, just like, you going to work, you actually have to put on a name tag, clock in, like those tasks that you have to do every single day. You should be doing the same things when it comes to you and your life. Consistency is going to get you there. If you know that you're studying something in college or whatever, you should be putting time aside for that. If you really want that, you would be putting time aside for that every single day with no excuses. If I haven't learned anything else in this world, people clearly work hard for the things that they want in this life. I can't recall the generation right now, but literally the generation after Gen Z. Those kids, in my opinion, especially because I was a substitute teacher before, they are struggling to really understand like what it takes in order to really live life. And it's bigger than social media. A lot of those kids think that just being an influencer is going to get them there. It takes more than just being an influencer. Like, you can't, TikTok is not a job. Like, what else are you gonna do? Like, making money off TikTok, making money off Instagram, Facebook, any social media platform is really a plus. What is it that you know that you can put your mind to and your heart and your dedication and your blood, sweat, and tears in every single day in order for you to make a profit and actually be happy with it? That is what these kids need to be thinking about. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I want you guys to begin thinking about what things you need to do in order to make your life better. Maybe that's changing not only your habits, but your hobbies. I want to surround myself with people who read books so that we have something better to talk about than some gossip or some drama or what's going on with a celebrity and stuff like that. Because I'd be the first person to say, I don't know what's going on with so-and-so. I don't keep up with nobody. I'm just trying to keep up with myself. And it's the truth. Like, I'm literally trying to keep up with myself. I'm not trying to keep up with anybody. Like, this is your life. Thinking about some third party environments that you want to be in. How can it benefit you? Are you going to network or are you going to kick it? I want to thank you guys for watching until the end. I will be posting my moving video really soon. I'm really thinking about just making it a whole series and like posting in portions. Kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna just be posting in portions. I think I really love that for me. Like, what? I'm really excited about this channel. There's so much that I want to do. There's so much that I want to show you guys. Even though I am like this private life, happy wife person. I'm not married, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Really, anybody that knows me here in Chicago, they will tell you I'm a very private girl. I'm usually very shy. I'm usually very shy, but when it comes to being in front of a camera, I'm shy at the beginning, but I gotta loosen up a little bit, and you have me. Like, I always knew I was meant to be some kind of star, right? If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and drop a gray heart. And I totally need some more ideas as far as talking points go. I'm thinking I'm going to do some story times too in the near future. I will see you next time on Authentically Be.